Forward to another bumper year in the world of sport in 2017, and for many it certainly won't disappoint. The Africa Cup of Nations, Joshua versus Klitschko in boxing, and the cricket, the ICC's Champions Trophy are just some of the highlights.
The 31st edition of the Africa Cup of Nations is the first big event on the list for the new year. South Africa's national team, Bafana Bafana, were unfortunate not to qualify for the tournament, but with the likes of 2010 World Cup semi-finalists, Ghana and the Ivory Coast, it will still be a treat for local football fans. The competition kicks off on January the 14th with hosts Gabon taking on Guinea-Bissau in Libreville. The boxing fraternity will be waiting with bated breath for the all-important clash between heavyweight world champion Anthony Joshua and former champion Vladimir Klitschko at the Wembley Stadium in London in April. Joshua, Britain's IBF world champion, believes that he could become a legend if he defeats the 40-year-old Ukrainian, but he will not be underestimating his opponent.
2 gold medalists, former world champion, 1 current world champion, still a lot to prove. Yet a lot to prove. You've got the guy who went on and achieved great things in his career and has built a legacy. You've got the guy who's yet to still. So when you balance it all up, it's a 50-50 fight, I think, and that's what makes it exciting.
Klitschko lost the WBA, WBO, IBF and IBO belts to Britain's Tyler Fury in November 2015. Before that bout, he had not been beaten in 11 years and had a career record of 64 wins and 3 defeats.
I'm still in pretty amazing shape. I don't feel age till now. I don't know how it's going to be in 5 years, but as currently as right now, I feel motivated. I feel strong. The speed, experience, anticipation, it all works together well, and that's what actually I will need to say a couple of months later on the night of April 29th. Just a couple of meters from here, in the middle of the Wembley Stadium. I want to say the same lines. You know what? I still got it. And that's why I'm holding these titles in my hands.
In cricket, the Proteas will usher in 2017 with a second test against Sri Lanka at Newlands, which starts on the 2nd of January. The South Africans have their work already cut out for them in the new season. Following the Sri Lankan tour, they travel to New Zealand for a full tour, a T20, 5 ODIs and 3 tests, before travelling to England for a short 3-match one-day series. That will be crucial preparation for the Champions Trophy tournament, also being held in England. The Proteas are in Group B with defending champions India, Pakistan and Sri Lanka. And they start the competition against the Sri Lankans on the 3rd of June at the Oval in London. Chad le Clos was by far South Africa's best performer in the pool in 2016, and no doubt the Olympic gold medalist will be looking to keep that going in 2017 at the World Aquatics Championships to be held in Budapest in Hungary from the 14th to the 30th of July. The world's best athletes, led by 400-meter world record holder South Africa's Wade van Niekerk and 100-meter legend Jamaica's Usain Bolt, gave us memorable performances at the 2016 Rio Olympics, and they will look to set the track and field alight again at the IAAF World Championships in London in early August.
The most amazing thing for 2016 was definitely the growth that I experienced. I'm looking forward to 2017. We'll definitely be trying to beat every time and record.
In golf, Australia's Jason Day and Sweden's Henrik Stenson ended the year as the world #1 in the US PGA Tour and the European Tours respectively. And the pair will be looking to continue their world domination in 2017. The first major will be the Masters tournament, scheduled to start on April the 6th at the Augusta National Golf Club in Augusta, Georgia. Germany's Nico Rosberg was crowned Formula One champion in 2016, but with him retiring soon after and a few personnel changes to various teams, the 2017 championship race is somewhat wide open. His Mercedes teammate Lewis Hamilton will be the firm favourite at the Australian Grand Prix in Melbourne in late March, but with exciting youngsters like Max Verstappen and Daniel Ricciardo for racing Red Bull, anything is possible. And finally, in tennis, Britain Andy Murray ousted Serbia's Novak Djokovic from the top spot in the men's rankings, while on the women's circuit, Germany's Angelique Kerber upended American Serena Williams. The pair will most likely be the headliners in the first Grand Slam on the hard courts of Melbourne at the Australian Open in a few weeks' time. Samantha Mari, SABC News.
Well, that's your sports for now. Jack.